Welcome back to our weekly Spark Startup Newscast. And after a much needed 2-week break, we've got a fantastic collection of startup investment news this week, including a new fintech investment approach from a major bank and a new 130 million fintech fund, as well as some great M&A activity in cybersecurity. In the comments, you will, as always, find links to all the items mentioned, and if you don't want to miss these newscasts in future, make sure you sign up to our YouTube channel, where we also post these videos each week. Link is in the comments for this too. So let's get started. First up, HSBC Asset Management have launched a new venture capital investment strategy aimed at giving clients exposure to companies that will participate in the transformation of financial services. So the venture capital arm will participate in Series A and B funding rounds of B2B companies which either offer software or financial services to enterprises or institutions with business activity in Europe and Asia. So that's one to watch out for. Then Element Ventures has closed a 130 million fund for investing in B2B fintech as well. So they've got a really heavyweight lineup of fintech founders and financial services executives who've invested into that fund. They intend to invest in around 15 portfolio companies in areas including banking as a service, payments, insurtech, asset management and infrastructure. So that's one to watch out for. So if you're looking for B2B fintech funding, then Element Ventures may be worth a look. On to M&A activity. So cybersecurity companies are not just getting lots of funding, we're also starting to see an explosion of M&A deals in this space. So Crunchbase have noted that they've already seen 77 deals already this year. Last year was a record total of 80 across the whole year, but already by early August we've already seen 77 this year. And the value has also skyrocketed as well. So already looking at $11.4 billion back in investors' pockets from exits. Next up as well, Latin America is starting to see a herd of unicorns really beginning to appear. So they have now got at least 23 private companies have crossed the 1 billion valuation threshold, collectively that have raised over $15 billion in sectors from fintech to food. And then India are looking at a real kind of boost to their tech startup scene. So Paytm is filing for a $2.2 billion IPO, which is Paytm's backed by Alibaba, Berkshire Hathaway and SoftBank, and they are going to be looking to do that over the next couple of months. So that's really exciting news for India's startup scene too. If we look at VC in general, the first half of 2021 has been ridiculously fast in terms of investing, fundraising and public listings as well. The second half it looks to be very much in the same temperature as the world starts to come back to some pre-COVID levels of activity. So already this year, venture-backed companies have attracted $150 billion, and that's more than 90% of last year's record total by only just over halfway through the year. So if you're going out for investment, this year is the year to do it. Events wise, we've got some great ones this week. Barclays Labs are running a session on the 7th of September from 8 AM to 5 PM around raising investment in Silicon Valley. So they are doing this whole session to use their transatlantic footprint and strong networks to help founders understand what it takes to raise in Silicon Valley. And you can apply for that session using the link that we've put in the comments. Then we've got from the Knowledge Transfer Network Women in Innovation, there is a Time Domination Experience workshop. That's on Monday the 9th of August, so this coming Monday, 12 till 1 p.m. It's a 60-minute session, and you'll be hosted by Dr. Hannah Roberts, who will be taking you through the 5-pillar system to time domination and helping you come out of the session with an active plan to reactivate and reset your habits within 28 days. So that's an interesting one for helping female founders improve productivity. Then also through Knowledge Transfer Network Women in Innovation, on 11th of August, Wednesday the 11th, 1 till 2 p.m. again, are rounding off their webinar series around Let's Talk About What I Wish I'd Known, by having a panel of speakers of previous members of the KTN network of the Women in Innovation programme, and they'll be talking about what they wish they'd known and taking some questions as well. So that's a good one to dial into for some real life advice from people who've been there and done it. Then in terms of other opportunities, so Carter's Consulting is launching a women's startup initiative. Deadline for this is the 13th of September at 12 p.m. They are looking for early stage startups that are UK, Europe or US based, with one female founding member with equal shares, or at least one female founding member who's never been a client of Carter Consulting. And they are offering over 6 months, over a 6-month period, they'll offer 6 full days of free marketing consultancy to help address and achieve important social change. So that could include marketing strategy and planning, branding and design, social media, SEO, content marketing or websites. So that one closes 30th September 2021. Links in the comments. Then funding and competitions wise, the Green Alley Award is open to European startups now with ideas for recycling, waste prevention or digital circular economy solutions. So you could win €25,000 and access to mentoring, networking and learning opportunities. The application phase starts on the 14th of September, so you've got some time. Out of all the applicants, 6 startups will be invited to the grand finale in Berlin. There are only startups no older than 5 years that are located in Europe can apply for the award, and they also do accept startups that have not yet incorporated their business. That's it for this week. Don't forget, if you want to find out if your business is investor ready, use the link in the comments to take our free investor ready scorecard, and I look forward to talking to you again next week.